Now to resolution number 4, inclusiveness. India, the world's most vibrant nation, saw the global media put a question mark on its secular credentials as 2019 ended. Now we can either reject this criticism or ask ourselves why. Have we really failed to justify our commitment towards inclusive growth? And when I say inclusive, I'm not just talking about religion. India is a melting pot of cultures, ethnicities, practices. Every section of society, every person, every man, every woman has to be a part of this movement towards growth. The talk of inclusive India needs to be actualized. And here India can learn from New Zealand. Its Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has shown the world that we can move forward as one. Her country witnessed the worst terror attack in its history last year. The Christchurch mass shootings shook New Zealand, a country of about 5 million people, but their response showed that they are truly pluralistic. Ardern's government could have done what most governments do, condemn the terror attack and leave it at that. But the first thing it did was bridge the us versus them divide, the divide between natives and minority immigrants, Christians and Muslims.
It's expressed the grief of a city that has already known so much pain. I thought there were none. And then I came here and was met with this simple greeting. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. They were simple words, repeated by community leaders who witnessed the loss of their friends and loved ones. Simple words whispered by the injured from their hospital beds.
We in India need to introspect because the most worrying trend in shaping public opinion is the tendency to combine two very different things, terrorism and religion. There's dangerous whataboutery. There's talk of Islamic and Hindu extremism each time someone from the minority or the majority community is targeted. And FYI, religion is just one aspect, ethnicity is another. Little has been done by the Indian judiciary or the Indian system to alleviate discrimination against northeastern citizens, for instance. From derogatory references like calling them Chinese to branding their women as easy, racism is still a problem that India needs to overcome. People from the northeastern states who relocate for better opportunities still face racial discrimination. Yes, there is condemnation of such behavior, but little else. In 2020, India should show zero tolerance for discrimination and violence, no matter which group they come from. Look at New Zealand again. It took Jacinda Ardern less than 24 hours to condemn the tragic shooting and call it a terror attack. Here's what she said about the attacker, and I'm quoting, "He is a terrorist, he is a criminal, he is an extremist, but he will, when I speak, be nameless." There's a clear emphasis on the victims and not the attacker. And there's more to it. Jacinda Ardern herself covered the funeral costs of the 51 victims. She assured that every victim's family will get financial assistance. Her government resisted all efforts by the gun lobby to stop restrictions in the wake of this massacre. Even the opposition supported her. New Zealand's parliament, this is very important, New Zealand's parliament voted 119 to 1 and changed its gun laws. No politics here. Look at how they united to defeat hatred and instruments of terror. The sale of military-style semi-automatic weapons was banned in New Zealand. This was less than a month after the attack. So what India needs is such decisive and legislative action for every act of discrimination and religious violence. What India needs is an end to mob mentality and kangaroo courts in television studios. There needs to be accountability if we wish to be an inclusive society and country. That's the least we can do.